Hi friends and welcome back to the Car Mechanic Simulator, where me old Salem 1500 here is, well, it's in bits. I've bought a few new things. So we've got the repair shed is here. I've got the engine crane, and I can do stuff with that now. That's solidly good, I imagine. Yeah, it's the plan for today. Quite straightforward. Is we're going to try and fix this and sell it. Now, as you can see, I've stripped everything off it. Absolutely, the works has been taken off this car, and I'm going to try and put it back together. I mean, that's the easy bit. Frankly, there's not a lot I can do for the chassis. The body, as it were. The chassis, there isn't one at the moment. There's not a massive amount I could do for the body because I haven't got the tools. In fact, I should probably have a look at how much those tools are actually going to cost me. Is it that one? No. Is it this one? No. Maybe it's... Hold on, I'll keep clicking until I find the right one. It's none of them. Oh, is it one of these? No. Okay, maybe it's one of these. Right, hold on, I'll find it. Right, there we go. So the welder would be a good thing to get had I got many parts to actually weld. But it turns out, of course, that I don't actually have many parts that are weldable anyway. So £5 out of my £6.5 budget, I can't see that working. But I do have something of an idea, a bit of a scheme. Call it what you will. The initial goal is simply going to be we're going to whip everything off this. It's going to be a delight. Yeah, we're gonna. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this button, please. Where's my? No, you've got to click, then do it. Right. What was I saying? Oh yeah. First job is a straightforward one. I'm tearing this car apart, and then I'm going to see exactly how much of this car I can put into my car, because I have a suspicion that it might work. I have an equal suspicion that it isn't going to work at all. But you know, that's all part of life's rich tapestry. Because when it comes down to it, you know, all I need to say to the customer is, no. Still, we're waiting for one part to be coming in, and we've got to import it from Sweden, and there's issues. Sweden, they say. And I go, yeah, Sweden, yeah, big deal, that, Sweden. Yeah, that's going to be, you know, that's going to take some time. But I reckon there's a good amount of running gear I can rip off this, if nothing else. Now, it's only at 50-some-odd% in terms of quality, but I can probably hit some of it with a hammer and make it better. We want to... I mean, I'll probably fix this car up at some point in the future. I mean, at least if the customer ever comes back, which they might not do. I've got plenty of parking places. They can just do one. Right, I'm going to get to work taking this apart, and then we'll catch up, shall we? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Now, I've heard several of you say that an easy way to make some quick cash from flipping a car is just wash it, and then potentially do some other bits and pieces with a blowtorch. But I haven't got a blowtorch, so that one's off the table. But we'll press on and see what we can get out of this. Anyway, I've taken all of the suspension, the wheels, all of that undercarriage kind of business. That's all gone. Now it's just a question of remove some of these ancillary bits and pieces, and then we'll whip the engine out and see if it'll do a straightforward transfer. I mean, the good news, well, such as it is that as part of taking this vehicle apart, I've discovered where its problems were. Admittedly, I have taken out rather a lot more than the problems it had, but hey, I'll take positives where I can find them. Flipping air filter, flipping clips. All right, that's all good. I'm sure they're in tippity-top condition. But once I've done this, I'll swing by the workbench. We'll apply the hammer to as much of it as possible, and then we'll see where we're at. Right, there we go. I've got the engine out. Super. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave that alone. I think I could probably investigate it and do a better job with it. But first, I thought we'd have a go at repairing that which can be repaired, and that means a bit of hot mini game action. Which actually, having done this a bit now, I don't mind it. No, it's all good. I mean, I don't get it wrong as often as one might expect, but no, largely largely comes up all right. Now, there's a non-zero cost to this, but it's way cheaper than buying the fresh parts. And one would hope that that you could recoup the money quite easily, because you're going to charge them fresh part cost for replacing these bits and pieces. The real challenge is going to be whether or not the game is actually going to let me basically steal someone's car. I mean, let's not beat about the bush. That's exactly what I'm going to do here. But anyway, in reference to those of you who've said, give it a bit of welding and just give it a wash and you'll be able to make some money. I go, no, where's the artisanry in that? Where's the entrepreneurship in simply fixing it and making it look better and turning a couple £100 out of the deal? No. I'm all about trying to deliver a perfect vehicle, even if that does mean that someone else has to walk for a bit. That's all going to be good. Anyway, some of these bits of suspension are coming up lovely, and that's heartening for all of us. Of course, there is the potential downside, of course, that if I can't utilise these parts on my Salem, that someone's going to get a whole bunch of work done to their car, and I'm hoping that I can charge them for it, because otherwise, all I'm really doing here is tipping away both time and resources on a fruitless project. But it wouldn't be the first time, though, would it? No, it wouldn't. So it's all going to be fine. I need to keep checking in on the phone on a regular basis as well to see if there is a car that's actually got the right engine. You know what else would be beneficial? Go on. Well, if you were to take the engine that you've just whipped and see if you can slap it in the Salem. Oh, that's a nice idea. Yeah, it is. Also, we're down about £450 so far, just on this repair caper. Yeah, I know, but these are all good parts, though. You see, they've been made shiny and chrome, and therefore it is a beautiful day. Well, yeah, and that's not necessarily that was probably quite expensive, that bit. Not necessarily a reference one would want to make. Right, I'm gonna press on with it. I don't know why I'm repairing flipping metal clips. Right, there we go. She's outside. Propped her up on bricks the way nature intended, and there's nothing left. I've had it all. I've had the lot. There we go. We'll even leave it open just for the neighbourhood. Oh, you know what we should take out? What's that? Steering wheel. Yeah, we might be able to do something with that. Yeah, no, that's not where I want it to be. Right, I want assemble mode. Yeah. And then, no, I don't think you can. I think I can. I don't think you can. Why can't I? I couldn't tell you, but you can't. Oh, all right, fair enough. Well, I mean, it was a naff steering wheel anyway. I'd rather get something that really suits the classical form that we've got going on there with the Salem. Right, here we go. Moment of truth. This is very exciting. I'm going to be thrilled if this works. Because it's a slightly different engine. Same size, but a slightly different engine nonetheless. We'll see. Right, install. No, I can't do it. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Oh, well, you can't win them all, I suppose. Hold on, let me just check I've done everything. It's no longer on here, is it? No, you've packaged it up. Oh, that's a pity. Yep. All right, go on, put that back. Oh, I'm ever so slightly saddened by that. No matter. Okay, so there's going to be some cost involved on my part. I might be able to still whip if the power axle and that kind of stuff, because it should be the same kind of setup. Anyway, let's go into assemble mode. No, let's not go into assemble mode. Let's go into this and then go into this. Right, let's have a see how we get on. I haven't got one of those. Oh no. Oh, I'm disappointed. What about steering rack? Yes, that I do have. Well, that's okay. All right, that's good. We haven't got the front suspension cross member. That's an expensive bit, which is a shame. What about a sway bar? No, ain't got one of those. Really? I would have thought they were relatively generic. No, you're out of luck. You've got to have the cross member. All right, surely a steering knuckle though. Yeah, you've done well there. All right, steering knuckles saves a bit of cash. All right, what? I've only got one of them. Really, that seems odd. I think that might have been one that came off here to start with. You know, I think this might be a bust as far as ideas are concerned. No, I don't believe that. I do. Yeah, I'm believing all of it. Quite a lot. Still, that one, that's one we've half-inched. All right. I've got a V8 OHV. It's not a V8 though. It's not. It's a nice. Whatever. Right, a leaf spring rear drive axle. Got one. Pretty sure. Yeah, no. Pretty sure that's the one I took off it. Talk to me about leaf springs. No, you haven't got any of those. All right. Okay. Shock absorber bees. I got one. All right. Well, that's more than zero. Yeah, fuel tank. I just stole one of those. That's good. Which means that the fuel pump is also going to work. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. From small beginnings, we'll make progress. I've got one of those. A wheel hub 4. Yeah. Okay. Solid rear drive axle. Definitely got those. All right. Okay. Now we're not at a dead loss. No, I haven't got any drum brake cylinders. It's a shame. I'm pretty certain the wheels will go on, but no, I haven't got one of them either. No. Oh, this is. No, this is. I think if I was going to try this again, we'd maybe go for a more commonplace car, or we can go and have a look and see what's on the blower at the moment and see if there's a less commonplace car that we can maybe do a switch with. I don't. I bet that's got. That's old enough. It might have leaf springs on the back, in which case I could probably nick that. Oh no. Okay, well, that's not the end of the world. All right, yeah, go on, switch it. No, never mind that. Right, can I swap you without bringing the lift back down? I can. Good. All right, swap with the Salem. Okay, we're just going to have to power through then. We're going to have to spend the money and buy the parts and see how we get on. Right, I'm going to get shopping. I'm going to put the underside together, and then we'll see where we're up to. Alright, I'm about 1,300 quid in the hole at the moment. Let's see what the resale value looks like as it stands. There's the bits that we have got on, and as you can see, there's some high quality parts in here. And then we get round to the bits that I haven't put on, and they're lower quality. I've put a 10% double wishbone shock absorber on there. That's not ideal. Let's have a quick look. We're down 600 quid on the purchase price. Alright, okay, that's fine. I think if I were to put that manky engine block in, we'd be onto a potential winner there from the get-go. Now, this is not just about returning to net neutral. No, we want to make a positive out of this. So I want to make, let's say, a minimum of 500 quid over what I paid for it, and I'm prepared to steal as many cars as necessary to make that happen. Right, let's try putting a block in. And I might be able to actually assemble some more bits. Right, I don't know what we've got, but we'll give it a go. I've got a radiator. I don't have a radiator. Really, I was pretty sure I had one. I've got a brake servo though. There you go. Have one of those. You can have a fuel filter. Don't know what sort of. Yeah, it's fine. I guess that came off our donor car. I don't recall taking the battery off the donor. Maybe it doesn't need one. I think that's unlikely. Well, I think that's unlikely too. But hey ho. Right, let's slap some more bits on here. I suspect strongly I'm going to need a new gearbox as well as some other engine bits and pieces. But we'll see how we get on. I definitely haven't got a distributor, which means that I haven't got any of this business. This is unfortunate. I've got a power steering reservoir though. Yep, just came into one of those. No, I'm not going to tell you how. I've got a fuse box as well. No, I've got the wrong kind of fuse box. It's only a fuse box though. I mean, a bit of araldite will get that situated correctly. Okay, right, yeah, you just did that. Okay. Well, if I put some fluids in it, that might be worth a couple more quid. But let's see how we get on. No, you're going to need all kinds of nonsense to finish this off. Yeah, you haven't got a water. I haven't got any of this. No. Camshaft is underneath. Anything I can do from in here? No. I haven't got much of this, have I? I think the answer is rather presenting itself. To be honest, I did look at this while we were in the junkyards and noted that there seemed to be a fair few bits missing from the car. However, where does that get us to? I think by the time I've got enough to put the wheels on, we're coming up. Oh, 600 quid in profit. Ha ha. Right. Yeah, I think by the time we got the wheels on, yes, you know you're going to need to be about 2.5 grand up in order to make this fly. Plus you're going to have extra costs incurred to get the bits necessary to get it rolling. Yeah. It's all details. I'm going to make it work. Hang on, I forgot something else. I've taken some body panels off, and I've got a few. It's not that one though, is it? No, I don't know. Have I got this one? No. There's a lot missing, isn't there? Yes, yeah, there is. There is a lot missing. 1%. It's better than no percent. Well, you can see for yourself. Made zero difference to the price of the car. Oh, well, that's a pity. I'd rather hope that we'd come off a little better than that. I don't think I've got any fenders. You know, I could look this up. I'm not going to look it up. I have got a window. There you go. And that's actual glass. That is. No, nothing pretend about that. That's all for reals. You haven't got any of this business. Ah, that's a shame. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll be thorough. Hang on. No. Okay. What a windshield. No, you haven't got that either. That's a specialist part. Let's see if we've made anything. Yes, we made a bit more cash out of putting the glass in. Okay, all right, fine. Yeah. All right, up she goes. Right, I've assembled pretty much as I can here. I put in all the necessary suspension bits to be able to get the wheels back on. We're still missing some tie rods, which is, I don't know, who cares, because, I mean, it doesn't run, so whatever. I've got all 4 wheels on. It looks, I mean, awful. I also managed to salvage a few more bits of engine. If we have a look here, I managed to get all the pistons in, and I got a crankshaft that I managed to get in. So I've actually got all of those caps on there as well. So you know, it all adds to value. We got the brake servo in, broken fuel filter, you know, all of that good stuff. The power steering reservoir, you know, it's all good. Anyway, I'm down to 4.5 grand. We started at 7,070 something. So I am in the hole to the tune of 2.5 G's. Let's call it 2,300 for the sake of argument, and let's check the old resale value here. Well, it's 6,600. That seems to have gone quite well. Now, I mean, I could continue working on this, but I'll be honest with you, I think it's going to be diminishing returns from here on in. Expensive parts tend to, you know what, I've got the money, I'm going to find out, because I'll be able to apply a few more bits. Please, hang on a moment, you can ride with Batman on this one, we'll see how we go. Right, so first off, crank it up, because the one thing that I don't have is a gearbox. And that is a very expensive piece of kit. I'm willing to lose the money on this, just in case it doesn't pay for itself. So we needed an i6B gearbox. All right, £1 a pound. Gearbox i6B. Let's go for gearbox. There can't be that many. There are. Okay, well let's put the i6 on the end of there then. Right, there we are. Right, i6B, 800 quid. So I get it for 720. So hold on, if that's 800 quid, let's price this bad boy up. You know, it's because I've forgotten what the valuation was. 6.6. So we're looking at 7,486 just by adding the gearbox, and obviously if I can add any more parts after that, so much the better. So 7,486 is the price we're chasing, because then we'll learn whether or not it's worth me buying more new parts to apply to this. Keep 7486 in my head. That's it. That's good. It might even be the wrong number now, and you're just misremembering. Right, we won't do anything else. Let's just see. 7886. So what you're saying is it's an extra 400 quid. It's like 50% over the cost of the part. We might be. I'm going to do one more test, because it looks quite possible that I might end up buying all the bits that I need. Because if I'm getting 50% back on top of everything else, well, what's the money? Right, I need let's go for a front right fender. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Hold on, make a note of the price again. 7,886. Right, okay, front right fender. Yeah, for a Salem 1500. Yes. Okay, bodywork. Salem, yeah. Front right fender, please. 200 quid. All right. 7886. So that would make it 8, yes. Oh, yeah. It's not that complicated a sum, sunshine. Yeah, 8,086. Right. Okay, yeah, done. 8,086. I'm ignoring my discount. Right, 8,086. Right, assemble. That's no. You've clicked once too many times. No, right click there and then do that. Right. Yep. Oh, would you look at that? Right, 8,086 is what we're looking for. 8,186. You're getting plus 50% on every single part. Oh boy. Yeah, and the operation here was to make money. Do you know what this means? What does it mean? Well, it means it's worth buying cars from the junkyard that are pretty much nothing but a shell. If you're making 50% on every part, then rock on. Interesting you should say that. Yeah, I bet you could do it on the engine as well. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's not the way we're going to go though. Right, I'm gonna slap a few more bits on it. It's 14 grand we're gonna make it from this now, which means that I'm gonna be up 10k. Oh, well, hold on, you got your buy price. Okay, I'm gonna be up 4k. Yes, it's not quite as dramatic as you were expecting. I'm going to do a few more parts and then we'll flog it. Right, that's it. I've got a grand total of 95 quid left in the bank, and yeah, that's your lot. I've got quite a few panels back on. It looks a handsome devil. I mean, it's a very handsome devil, and I'll tell you what, this default black is very attractive. If we pop this open, I bought an engine head. That was not inexpensive. I actually had the drive shaft. I'd got one of them knocking around. I haven't looked at the valuation yet. But I was assembling and I was going, yeah. What next? And it went like push rods, and I went, oh, who has that kind of time? I haven't got any of them. Oh no. I was fairly certain I had the exhaust manifold, but apparently not. No, I haven't got any of those. No, that's it. So I'm virtually certain I've applied everything that I have kicking around in stock. Should I apply? I might. Well, let's find out. Hold on. Current valuation is 14.5 grand. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's not bad at all, isn't it? If your buy price was 6, yes. No, that's fine. Your buy price was 6. I mean, I've stuck. I started the that if we take it from the point at which I started putting it back together, I had 7 grand, right? 7 and change. Now I have cannibalized another car a little bit, but that's what I like to call a business model. I'm gonna continue doing that. No, I'm definitely going to continue doing that. That's a total winner. So I would say that we're up about 7.5 grand. Yeah, and then of course you got the buy price initially and all of that kind. Dad, just look. I'm doing the sums that the way that I choose to do them. Hold on, I'm missing it. Right, 574. Right. This is going to be a question of, is it worth even bothering doing any of this business? Well, don't take it out. Put it back in. There you go. That, yes. All right, and then no, I was going to put some fluids in, you see, and see if it's worth. It doesn't seem to. Oh no, you want part unmount and then do that. Oh, okay, yeah. Right. What did I say it was? 574. Okay. Because if me sploshing a little bit of this in here raises the value even slightly, then I'll do that too. Because it's no hassle. If it doesn't, then it can go without fluids. Right, okay, there we go. Let's sell it. No, you're out of here, son. You're going like, whoa, no, wait. Do you not want to restore the whole thing? In fact, that cost me 14 quid to put fluids in, and I got nothing back from it. Yeah, it's just a waste of my money then. Sell it. Are you sure you want to sell it for 20 grand? Yes, I'm sure I want to. Oh, the sale price is 20 grand. It's up 14 grand. Even take it. I misread that. That's not unusual. 20 large, please. Oh, yes. Oh, we're going to have some fun. I had this video done sooner, but no sooner did I start to record the video than some clown outside started to make it sound like the end of the world was nigh with power tools, which rather interferes with the erudite and certain commentary that I like to provide you in these videos. So yeah, apologies for the late run of this one, but if you're watching this after it's been put out, you don't really care because you're just watching it as and when you found it. So this is largely irrelevant. I've gone for a nice kind of clickbaity title on this one as well, which if you're still here means that I delivered on that. You're welcome. Yeah, no, it's only clickbait if the video doesn't deliver. If it sounds enticing, that's called advertising. Otherwise, you'd stick out, middle-aged man mutters over the top of a video about making cars in a video game for how long? 30 odd minutes. That would be accurate, but somehow I think it would possibly be less enticing. I might experiment with that at some point, I might. Anyway, I'll be back with more of this because I've got a taste for crime now. So we'll do some of that. No, if it sounds like I'm weary with it all, it's largely because once I've pressed another couple of buttons, in about 3 minutes' time, I've got to go and clean the bathroom. Nothing dramatic's happening there. It's just one of the chores, you see. Because in this house, mans do cleaning, and that's not. I like cleaning. I enjoy it, but the ones that are least fun to clean is the bathroom. It's nice when it's done. But while you're doing it, you kind of go, there's got to be more to life than cleaning the bathroom. And there isn't. There just isn't. That's all any of us get to look forward to is cleaning the bathroom at some point. But we should all take that upon ourselves and clean the bathroom. The bathrooms need cleaning. Someone will do bathroom cleaning simulation at some point and it'll feel like a busman's holiday. And there's that. No, I think I'm done. I think I'm there. I don't think I can procrastinate much longer. I've got John Boy's queued up on the second screen there. I was gonna watch episode 2 of the history of the Atlanta Falcons, but I think that might have to wait. Otherwise, herself's going to give me a look for doing the cleaning too late in the evening, and I should have done it sooner. Jake's back there. You can probably see him. Give us a wave, Jake. Thank you. Jake's going. He can take as long as he likes making this video because Jake's also going to help with the cleaning. In fact, I might even designate Jake as the bathroom cleaner while I do other things. Oh, this just improved quite significantly. This is the evening's going to pan out just fine. Right, let's get this done, shall we?